What's the name of the podcast?
It's on my hoodie.
Yeah, I think we all have it on if you can see.
Yeah.
But you definitely, when you type it in, they have to put it in as the acronym H.O.O.
She know mine already. Let me see.
We are here and we got Mr. Marc Cayce in the building.
Hey, welcome.
And we have not had any guests sit in since last year sometime.
Yeah, sit actually in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while.
Absolutely.
It's been a while.
Yeah, we had changed it. We had just been streaming it and stuff like that. But when you said you was in town, gotta let you slide through the crib, man. This is a man of business. You know what I'm saying? A producer, a movie director, an actor. He got a film that's dropping down here, Black Skin, premiering on April 10th. Y'all need to be there and get y'all tickets. We gonna get y'all into him.
Right,
We about to hit you with something.
It's at the Neon, downtown Dayton. If you guys ever heard of the Neon. It's 20 at the door and 15 in advance.
This Wednesday.
Yeah, so make sure y'all there. Cancel whatever you're doing and go see Black Skin, because y'all about to find out about this man. And how you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling blessed. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's the eclipse is, I noticed the hotels are a lot higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I
Everything.
paying double for this hotel?
Yes, sir. Everything.
And I found out when I was checking in is because of the
Eclipse.
Yeah.
We're actually there. They shut down schools. Schools are being shut down and everything. It's like the whole city is being shut down for this
Well,
eclipse.
I'm definitely going to take advantage of it since I'm here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got the glasses?
I was going to ask. You got your
No.
glasses? You got to get
Don't
your
you look up
You can't
yet.
look
They
at them
said
without
don't-
the glasses.
Where you get the glasses? Party stores or what?
So actually, you should be able to. So I know that our news stations was giving them out for free yesterday. They had a crowd
I
of
heard
people.
you can't look
but-
at that, right?
Yeah, you can't look
Yeah.
at it directly with your
directly.
eyes because it'll burn your retina. But I think you can. They're selling them at like gas stations and everything now, so you might be able to find some before.
Well, how do you
before
know
the
this is
event.
not like what's the Will Smith and Vivica Fox movie? When the aliens came, what was that called?
Not the I Am Legend.
No.
No.
I know what he's
I know what he's talking about too. Oh, the
I can't
movie.
think of the name.
It's running to my tongue too.
We watch us think of it.
I'm about to Google it. Don't make me Google it.
Because we do we know if this is even safe?
Right.
Well, they say it's like a phenomenon, and it only happens like once in a lifetime, every 100 years.
Yeah.
So it's never going to happen again in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be like a really big thing,
Yeah.
really big event.
For like 2-3 hours.
No, it's going to last for 2 or 3 minutes.
Minutes.
I think
That's
what
wild.
I thought it was hours.
No.
That's
Our
wild.
total eclipse here in Ohio is going to last for 3 minutes, and it's like in certain spots you'll get like a half a minute, 2 minutes, the full 3 minutes.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay. Yeah, I
saying?
know
Because
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's constantly going around. So it depends on the spot that you're in when you catch it, how long it'll even be. But it goes that fast.
So I'm missing work.
Literally
for
a couple
2-3
minutes.
For 2-3 minutes.
We done
Anyway.
missed the whole day.
A whole day.
check.
I'm kind of upset about it. I want to go to work myself. I said, well, can I come watch the bus?
You get a paid day off?
No,
No,
they're not paying us
not
for
for
that.
that.
I am upset about that.
Look at his face.
I'm like, what? Are you serious? And yeah, they're like, no, we can't have y'all out there. I'm like, ooh. But
Right,
they,
'cause if
they
you look
said
up,
the
it's gonna
traffic
get
is going to
pitch
be
black.
ridiculous. They said the streets are going to be packed with people trying to
Yeah.
pull over and see it and that kind of thing. So
Police is gonna be
Trying to
all-
pull over and see it. Boy,
Yes.
If you don't get out the way.
yes,
I
And
got
that's-
going
Yeah, they said
on.
airline
I
tickets
tell you,
went up
I
too.
watch the news every day.
Everything
Yeah,
was
I
high. I was like,
I don't.
what is
Okay.
going on? And then I got here and found out.
They said flights are double. They said people are paying $1,200, $2,500,
Just to
$3,000
see it?
for a.
Yep.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's Dayton and what other cities or other
So
states? is
it's
it?
like a state. So the states are the way it's going. Everybody, the whole planet, of course, is not going to see it. And it's kind of just like wrapping around. And we are literally in the line of the full eclipse. Because some people are getting like partial, and some people are getting like the total. But I think it goes like from all the way up to New York, all the way down to
I think they got in Texas too.
Texas. So it just kind of depends on where you are centered on the globe.
Yeah.
On how, because some people up north and south aren't getting it at all. So people are traveling to our domain to actually see it.
And then I'm like, is they gonna leave right after? 'Cause,
Girl,
like, what are they gonna
hit
do?
the highway and go right back? I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
That is
For
the
literally 3
goofiest.
minutes. That's the thing that's really
Oh my goodness.
getting me. People are traveling hours and miles and miles and miles just to come and see a 3-minute event. But like I said, it only happens
once every 100 years.
Once 100 years or so.
And for those who just tuned in, we got Mr. Marc Cayce, director, producer.
We got him in the basement.
Got him in the basement. We about to get into it. We was waiting till y'all got on here. So if you see that clip tomorrow, don't look up at it. Okay.
Right. Get you some glasses.
Get you some glasses. So we're gonna start. We're gonna hit him with question number 1. We're gonna dig deep. Start it.
Yes.
So how is it being a major film director from Detroit?
Well, Detroit is a crowded market now for directors. I actually left Detroit about 30 years ago. So I'm Detroit in LA. I always claim my home, but I let the Detroit filmmakers have that zone, and I don't film there anymore because there's so many movies being shot. I don't know if you guys know. Even one of your local filmmakers, he go up there and shoot. So everybody, and I've already gotten everything special about Detroit has been in my films already. So when I watch their movies, I see the same Comerica Park, same Ford Building, same Joe Louis Fisk. I did that 20 years ago.
Right.
So so I normally shoot in areas that other folks don't. I go to Miami. I shot in Minneapolis. The Backskin movie was shot in Minneapolis.
Okay.
So I normally do different cities. Like I'm going to Jacksonville. I'm gonna shoot something here in Dayton, Ohio for sure.
Nice.
Okay, let us know.
Nice.
So that's one of the reasons why
Right.
y'all
Show
should come see me on Wednesday, because I'm
would-
literally looking for new acts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
It's very important that I find somebody that I can. I call it a diamond in the rough, because I have just recently a young lady named De'Ara. It's called De'Ara from Detroit. She had a show on BET Plus. She was in my movie Forbidden Fruits that I actually filmed in Detroit with Ella Joyce and Keith David. Had a lot of stars. Debo. It was a mega hit cast. She's in her new BET. Then I put on Brandon T. Jackson, who did Roll Bounce with Bow Wow, and he has his own new show on BET called Family Business out of New Orleans. And then I have another young lady I put on. And her name is Kat Graham. She did the Vampire Diaries, and she played Tupac's. In Tupac's movie, she played Jada Pinkett. But you know her face. Her name is Kat.
Okay. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
I put it down in the first feature film as well. So, it's funny. A guy I was promoting them and promoting their projects and saying, "Hey, they got started through a Marc Cayce production." And this old cat hit me back. He's a little. I won't say it. But anyway, he's a professional guy who wants to be in Hollywood. And he's been spending a lot of money to hire Hollywood directors and screenwriters and still haven't gotten Hollywood. But anyway, he actually said, why you keep talking about the past? I said, whoa, wait a minute. That past is part of my future.
Right.
It's not anything negative. It's a positive. If God put me in position to have a platform, and you take advantage of it as an actor or an actress, and you blow up, I'm proud of you. You like my baby in a sense.
Right.
Yeah. If it wasn't for my project, you may not have gotten to the level you at now, no matter what anybody say.
Right.
Absolutely. You gotta have your first start. Somebody that believe in you, because that's why I always say, if you can't believe in yourself, don't expect anybody else.
That's
your roots.
the word. That's the word right
That's
there.
your roots right there.
That's the word.
And I got some comments on here. Lisa wants to know, when are our auditions for your upcoming project?
I'm still working out. I haven't met Lisa yet, but I know she goes to Detroit a lot with the Detroit folk. And I thought she was going to come down and meet me Wednesday so I can see her in person. It might be worth her drive, her and her daughter.
It's not very
It
far.
depends on how important you think I am. If you want to take that trip from Cincinnati or not.
Come on.
But anyway, on that note, I do things sporadically and spontaneously. And I don't know if you guys know the movie Love Jones.
Absolutely.
Yes, I just watched it.
Of
Nice.
course.
Classic.
One of the
Yes.
favorites.
Okay. Teddy Richard at the time was an associate of mine. I won't even call him a friend. He wrote that script. It wasn't even written when it was half written. But he was dating I'll just tell his business. He was dating an executive at New Line at the time.
Okay.
And she pushed it through. And so she said, I don't care if the script is not done. You need to get in Chicago and start shooting, or they're going to shut the money down, because you know how the man can be.
Right.
Right.
And so I'm saying this to say this, that I'm spontaneous like Teddy Witcher was. I can come to Dayton this weekend and have a script done by Sunday.
I know that's right.
So I have a degree in film from USC Film School, so I have the capability of doing that. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that's a gift that God gave me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, facts.
Absolutely.
So when people ask me about auditions, I can't give you no information other than get my information and let me see you, because
Show up.
this AI stuff and these filters, I don't even know what people look like anymore. Everyone has a filter, or AI. So I want to see your wrinkles. I want to see your crawl feet and everything.
Avatar and
all of that.
Yeah,
We're not lying.
And I'm not.
For
See,
real.
the reason why I don't do anything to my face, because I don't want a girl attracted to me on my page, and I'm all dialed up, and she see me like, ooh.
Right.
So I come.
Put your filter on.
Put
your filter back on.
I come around and I tell women that all the time. I say, you look so beautiful with that filter on. But if we go on a date,
you can't wear that filter.
is that filter going?
Make sure you put your filter on.
It scares women away. Because I say, I don't know what you really look like. I would like to meet you. Let's meet at Olive Garden. And they get nervous because they don't. And I go through their pictures. They have nothing but filter pictures. Not one authentic picture. And then if you keep going and going and going, and you find one, you see why. You say, oh
dang.
Damn. She only got one eye.
She only got one eye.
This whole time she had one eye. She done put her eye filter on. You think that she...
One eye is crazy.
Hold on. And James Carson said, hey, he said, my brother, he said hi on here. And she said she'll definitely come. She would be honored.
Yes, absolutely. We want to
bring
see
your
you
daughter
here,
as well. She's an actress. You said she was an actress. I want to see her as well.
Yes. So tell us, what was the very, very first movie that you produced, and how did you come up with the concept of it?
Now we digging in the crates.
Yeah.
It was a movie called Nikita Blues. And it was Essence Atkins, the girl with the recognized smart guys.
Yeah, she's funny.
And all the horror movies with Marlon Wayans and his wife. Actually, I wrote the movie. Tia and Tamara. I know it's going. I better not say that. But I used to think the Tia and Tamara girls was pretty. But they were younger than me, so I don't
say everything.
No, because everything now is me too.
It's okay. It's all right. They were pretty.
Like
they were beautiful.
17, 18, 16 when I met them.
I feel you.
I took them to dinner with their mom, and we were all together. And the mom wanted me to write them a script, and I did. I wrote a script for her two daughters, Tia and Tamara, and her son, Taj. And I don't know what happened, but it didn't work out. And so this one day, I got the money for the production. Normally, you have a script and no money. It would kind of reversed on me. They gave me the production money, and I had no script. So that's what I was telling you about spontaneity.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, I got all this money and I'm supposed to be shooting soon, just like Teddy Witcher. And I need to shoot, like Love Jones. And so I was driving down the street one day and I heard a news broadcast on one of those ghetto stations in LA. And it was like, my daughter has been stealing clothes from her job and selling them at her high school.
Oh,
boom, that was my story.
Perfect.
That was right on time.
There it is. Hey, no, for real.
Wow.
So I called Tia and Tamara, and the mama would not let them do the role. They said, but if you got a girl for you, because she was on a smart guy with Taj. And so it's a girl named Essence Atkins. I said, well, she looks close enough to the girl, so I go with that. So she wound up getting the leading role in the movie Nikita Blues. We shot it in Los Angeles, and I brought out Brandon T. Jackson. He was only 16 years old. And right after that, he got roll bounce, right? And he used my footage in my skating scene. He asked me, he said, Malcolm Lee, which is Spike Lee's cousin, Malcolm wants to see me skating. Can I get the footage? I normally never give out footage. And I said, yeah, I'll help you out, brother. So he took that footage, gave it to Malcolm Lee, Spike Lee's cousin, and did roll bounce.
Wow,
that's dope.
And that's one of my favorites as well.
I love that movie.
Yeah, me too. I've watched that so many times. Literally,
boy got sweatpants.
So that was my introduction, and then we shot on actual celluloid, real film back then. We didn't use video. Now everything is
Yeah.
Even though we call it film, it's video. Back in the day, you used to have the thread,
Yeah,
Mhm.
the
and
reels.
chemicals,
Mhm.
and it's not that long ago, really.
I was about to say you went that far back.
Yeah,
You
no,
been
it's not
doing
that. They actually still film all the majors like Steven Spielberg, James Cameron. They still use film,
Okay.
Okay.
and the Japanese cats and Chinese, they
Yeah.
don't want to deal with the video. They want that film look.
The real.
Yeah.
Get that.
That's dope.
So how was the transition from actor to director?
I got what happened was I couldn't get any acting roles to my liking, and I got stuck doing extra roles. So I actually met Lisa Bonet and all them from the Cosby Show. They had a show called The Different World.
Mhm.
So I was on A Different World in like the first 3 episodes before Jasmine Guy got there. It was Lisa Bonet and another white girl named Marissa Tomei who won the Oscar. We were all there, and what happened was I couldn't get a lead role speaking. They had me in the background, and even though the pay was decent, I wanted to be an actor. So I wrote myself. They call it a spec script, and I took the script from A Different World and used the format. Didn't know anything about filmmaking, and took it home and typed a spec script about date rape. And sure enough, they kept it. Didn't give me credit for it, but they did a show about date rape on A Different World from back in the day. That was my concept.
Wow.
But I learned a lot because the head director at the time, the writer at the time, name was Thad Mumford. He said, "Mark, you have potential, but you need to go to school so you can learn how to format and write correctly." I'm like, no problem. So that's when I went to film school and learned how to do it properly. So that's kind of threw me in there. But it made me a filmmaker versus just an actor because I was trying to create my own roles, somewhat like Sylvester Stallone did.
Yeah.
So even though being an actor was what you wanted, are you happy with being a director, or would you have rather been an actor?
No, I love directing.
That's a good question.
All right.
That's a good question.
It's so creative, but everybody does them both now. Denzel,
Yeah, yeah. They
everybody
doing it all now.
do it both, so you don't have to choose anymore.
Right,
But
right.
I do not feel slighted or cheated for not just doing acting. No, this didn't open up so many doors for me.
Yeah.
Because when you're an actor, you're just an actor. But
Right.
I'm a power broker in my position. It's a little different.
Now, do you still act, or are you just totally behind the scenes now?
I acting. I'm acting here in
Yeah, on
Dayton.
Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Okay, period.
He said y'all better be there.
Yeah.
Right, y'all better be there April 10th. Now, do you already work with any actors from Dayton, Ohio, or is there any that you would like to work with that you know of?
Well, there's a young lady I met at the. She was singing real well at the screening last time. I can't think of her name. You put me on the spot. Makisha, I think her name might have been. But she does. She did the Fit Now TV series. Most likely, I'm gonna put Jason in my movie because he's a local guy, and plus he's an actor too. And we met the last time I was in town, so I'm most likely give him a role in the film.
Oh yeah, Jason, he the bomb for
Yeah,
real. He
yeah.
good on the acting,
And y'all
producing,
love
and
him
all
down
that.
here,
Yeah,
so I'm not
absolutely.
gonna take
Yeah,
advantage
he
of
all
it.
over. He all over
That's
there.
our
Jason,
guy.
he
That's
doing
our
his
guy.
thing. Hold on, let me
Shout
shout
out
out
to
Let
Jason
me
for
shout out
sure.
Jason, man. From the city, you feel me?
Let him know he about to be in a Marc Cayce film. I'm giving an acting role.
Period. Did you hear that? That is perfect.
Yeah, it is. So I hear you like local actors and musicians. How can people get in touch with you to put, give you their reels or?
Instagram is Instagram and Facebook. If you old, it's Facebook.
Right.
But I'm on all. I'm on TikTok. Just write my name MarcCayce and it'll pop up.
Now, is there like a certain kind of music though that you look for, or it's just whatever fits the film?
Whatever fits the film. Meaning the scenes, not the film.
Right.
The scene, each scene is
all
different.
about the
so
scene.
It's eclectic for me. It can be. Black Skin had rock and roll playing in the beginning. So it depends. You got Tony I had playing. So I don't have a specific type of music. It's just what I feel may fit the scene.
So all y'all can send your music in. Yeah, it don't
Any
matter what you do.
He
If it
said
fits
any genre.
any genre, if
Okay.
it fit the scene. So that's important.
Yeah.
Because somebody might be thinking like, oh man, I
Yeah.
didn't know. If it fits,
Might like
send
it.
it.
You might love it.
Yeah, I
Might
just
be
one of
okay.
my producer friends just sent. I have another movie coming out called Halfway House with Mano from New York, the rapper, and Damon Hall from Guy, and I can't think of somebody else in it that you guys know. But Sticky Fingers, from the
Mhm.
Onyx.
Yeah.
He did the Blade TV show. He's in the movie as well. And I ask people to send me music, and I got these 2 songs, and it sounds like. I mean, are you serious? I can't. Production wise, I can't go backwards.
Right.
The 2 songs I just got, and I'm not even gonna name the stars because they're stars. They sent me this garbage, and I'm like,
They sent me this garbage.
and you already had a gold record.
Right.
What y'all doing?
Like, what y'all doing?
Like, why
Maybe
would
they're
you-
trying to, be in the new age.
Maybe
A
trying to
lot of
change it
times,
up a bit,
yeah,
switch
and
it
it's like
up.
just
stay
true to who you
authentic
are,
to
yeah.
who you are for sure. Because
Yeah.
that ain't.
So
what
if
it
you
is.
do R&B, don't send him no rock album.
Yeah.
Okay? send him no
If you
R&B.
say it's rock, please let it be rock.
rock, right?
Goodness.
With no filter.
With
With no filter.
So listen, my next question is, man, we got a list here. You've been to the Sundance Festival, the Golden Globes, BET Awards, the
Woo.
Oscars,
Come on, baby, let's go.
NAACP Image
Hey.
Awards,
And
and the Recording Academy Honors, and of course the list goes on. Tell us about those experiences a little bit.
Like your first time, how did you feel? Like
that
Damn,
first
like,
red
who was
carpet?
the first one you was
Ooh,
invited to? Like, yo, we need you here.
we gotta have you here. You here on the red carpet, VIP.
Like,
VIP.
oh my gosh.
Like what?
He can't even think 'cause we making
No.
noise.
because I've been to Puffy's party. So
Oh,
what?
now wait a minute now. He's been there
Oh.
before.
He know about it.
You know about Puffy's party.
I seen it. Bless his
You
heart.
said, hold on. You said, now I wasn't at the whole party. Now I was at one little part of the party.
He said I was just in the
look,
section.
I'm like Luke. I'm
Fully
not early.
clothed.
Right. He said, he
Say,
left
I was in the
early.
foyer. I was in the foyer. I toasted it up and I was out.
I was out.
And I'm literally tomorrow doing a live on my Facebook and Instagram. It's called the True Hollywood Stories of My Time.
Oh, I'm gonna have to tune into that.
Oh yeah, I gotta tune in.
That's gonna be dope.
Dealing with that because a lot of people don't know. But that wasn't a highlight. Let me get it done.
Yeah.
The highlight was not. I shouldn't say was not a movie. This is gonna be kind of cool. Was not a movie per se. I mean, even though Set It Off was. I can't even remember which was my first one, but Set It Off was a major one for me. And Booty Call. That was around the same era because I was just graduating from film school, and that's when I became more of a VIP. Prior to that, it was the Soul Train Awards. I was blessed to get a backstage pass, so I was like,
Now that was
I
fun.
would've
I
been
know
there.
that was fun.
Complete
backstage
ooh-wee.
with everybody, and I walked up to Robert Townsend and I said, "Hey, brother, I'm a filmmaker. I went to USC.
Oh
I
man.
need help making this movie." He said, "Do what I did." Walked off.
I love Robert
Oh,
Townsend too.
Lord.
People don't even talk about Robert Townsend no more, but
He's
he
a
was
legend.
a big.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
What?
he
Hold on,
is
so
a
wait.
legend.
Now you say that. Now, how did that make you feel? Did it make you
Yeah.
go
How
harder?
did you
Like,
accept that?
was you like, hold on?
Was you lost? Like,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like,
what did he do,
But I
Jesus?
wanted to say, you want me to struggle like you did? Because he had, he had the credit card thing, just like Spike did. And it was called Hollywood something. Oh yeah, Hollywood Shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it hurt my feelings. I'll be honest with you.
Mhm.
But I've met it since then. He actually teaches at USC now, so I met him up at USC at one of the classes.
Nice.
And
Okay.
not to mention, he has a gorgeous daughter that's a comedian and an actress. And I like beautiful women, so
Yeah.
and she's of age.
Yeah. Okay.
She's at least 25.
Say at least.
She's at least 20. Have you guys seen the news of Russell Simmons' daughter dating this old man, old white guy, 64 years old?
Oh, which
You ever
one,
seen it?
Angela or
No,
No, not
Angela.
Russell, not
Oh.
Russell
Not
had-
Reverend.
Oh, the baby.
Russell.
By
the Asian.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah.
His daughter is dating a 64-year-old European restaurant there.
Billionaire.
Billionaire.
Period.
Okay, well, that's all
And
right.
that's-
It's okay.
How did you guys miss that? It's all over social media.
I ain't
She's
sure.
kissing him.
There's so much going on.
He's a 65-year-old man, wrinkled up, and he's kissing this little girl who's 22
But the thing
With
is,
no-
I
with
think
no
I did
chest,
see that.
no back. She's,
No,
Even-
she looked like a
even
little
though she's
boy.
20, even though she's 22, you have to question yourself like,
Hold on.
Yeah, that's too young looking. You can't
No,
look young
no,
too. That's
no,
crazy.
hold on.
That's
Right.
nasty.
you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like ew.
that's what you like.
Ew.
But anyway,
Yeah,
Right, I was about to
Wait,
say.
but
Tell
like,
us, tell
I
us
was
about
about to
your
okay,
experience at Puffy's.
So the big, we're gonna get the Hollywood mecca, I would say for me was growing up as a kid watching. I grew up in the 70s, so Playboy was everything, and I used to see all this, Bill Cosby, Eddie Murphy at the Playboy Mansion, all that. And one day I got blessed to go to the mansion. That took the cake of any red carpet. It was just like something off of television. This beautiful mansion with all these women everywhere. I met Barry Gordy there for the first time, Motown.
Oh, that's
I
dope.
can name a bunch of stars that was there. And then if I come to me, Nelly, so you have these women walking around and they have they're naked, but they have body paint. So obviously, if you get up close, I don't know if you ever seen a naked
Yeah,
girl.
yeah,
If you get up close, you can see everything.
yeah.
So it was a phenomenal. And the guys who took me was a Jewish guy. No, I'm sorry, it was an Italian guy. And he just looked on my face like, Mark, you look like a little kid.
He
And
said
I'm
they're
like, dude,
everywhere.
all my life, I wanted to see this mansion,
Oh,
not
my
for the women, just their experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just
Take it in.
like the television. It was, if not better. And I see why Bill Cosby and all them other cats, that people don't even know, that did all kind of crazy stuff. Because the women are very aggressive. They have a separate section called the orgy room.
The orgy room. Okay.
I'm hip to that. That was in the little
The
TV,
TV
show
show,
about the
mhm.
yeah.
And so I had to go to the orgy room. So I went to the orgy room to check it out. Well, people were just in there taking pictures. Nobody, so don't get all excited, guys.
Right. I was about to
But
say.
as I came out, a young lady, and I even though I love Dr. Umar's opinions, this bunny thing he does. I don't know if you know who Dr. Umar is, but he's black men with white women. Listen, I want a person that loves me. If she loves me, it supersedes. And I don't even know. Let me kick the word love out. If she appreciates me,
Yes, that's big.
appreciates me, and is loyal to me, I don't care what color she is. I prefer a sister, but at the age I'm at now, I need appreciation and loyalty. You can have love.
Right.
Because love without appreciation and loyalty is nothing. I can love you and not
Facts.
appreciate you or be loyal to your ass.
Right.
Oh, this is my French.
Oh, no, it's all right.
So
We
a
all
young
speak
lady-
French.
This young blonde chick came up to me with the tangy orange suntan, so she had a little melanin in her, and it's knockout gorgeous, whatever you assume is gorgeous for a blonde white girl. Type of whatever you call it. She says, "Hey, let's have some fun." And I'm paraphrasing. I said, "Yeah, no problem. Let's go to the orgy room." I say, "Huh?" Now I'm just meeting this girl. I said, "How old are you?" Because I used to hang out with R. Kelly too, but that's another story.
Jesus. He said you done hung with Bill, you done hung with Puffy.
Now we didn't
R.
gonna have to
Kelly?
have a conversation with
Right.
him.
Off the film, like, hold on.
Anyway. And so the young lady said, "I'm 19. I said, "Okay, well, you legal." I said, "So what's the deal?" She said, "You got to give me a bump." I say, "Huh?"
Oh snap! Some cocaine.
Yeah.
Cocaine. I'm like, she from Orange County. I'm from Detroit. I don't know about no, cocaine, because I ran from the crack era. She said, "Yeah, get a bump and we go to the orgy room and we can have some fun." So go look for
The boat man.
Right.
So I'm running through the mansion. No.
We need a bump. We need a bump.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So that was my big Hollywood event. Forget the award shows.
Right.
Playboy man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
super dope.
Hell
Now the
yeah.
Puffies party. That's what I've been waiting on.
No.
What happened there?
Tune in tomorrow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So how did it feel winning the award for the best independent director in digital film for Sasha Lane?
That was great because Sasha Lane took me a long time to finish because filmmakers like Jason can tell you, filmmaker is very difficult, and because I like my look a certain way, man, I'm strict, and I'm really hard. So that movie took like 3 or 4 years to get done, and it had Paula J. Parker in it from Hustle and Flow, the one like Taraji. She's playing the starring role. So it gave me peace and happiness that I was appreciated for all my hard work of getting this project finished and done. So Sasha Lane's getting that award as a best director was powerful for me.
Yeah. Now is that the longest it's ever taken you to make a film? Was that 3 or 4 years for that one?
Yeah, it was.
So how long does it usually take?
Right. I was gonna say, what's the normal?
Yeah.
Well, it's getting better now. I can do it. I can shoot a movie in a week and have it out.
I was gonna
in
say
30
now
days.
he just told us
Well,
he
yeah.
could be here on a Friday
And have
and
it
have
done
that mug done.
Sunday.
I thought that was just writing
He
the
was
script.
not
I didn't know
playing.
it was the whole shebang.
He wasn't
Well,
playing.
see, Sasha Lane's had I told you, had problems.
Right.
When you're dealing with prima donna actors, you're dealing with, it's just too much. And also, I shot that in 3 different states. I shot that in Detroit, Michigan, Las Vegas, Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, Los Angeles, and San Bernardino, California.
Wow.
So it took me some time. And then, if you don't have, let me just say this: if you don't have people around you that is passionate about what you're doing as you are, they're gonna hurt you and hinder you. And it's almost like an albatross on your back because that person really don't, and he can't or she can't, because she may love you and care, but she just doesn't have the same passion as you.
Yeah.
And that's what I had. I had a lot of producers around me that didn't love this, to eat this and do this because not the money. If I showed you how much money, I went through a lot of money. I had deals with Warner Brothers, had deals with Universal, had a mansion in Houston, had the Lexus, the Benz, you name the car, I done had it, and I had the Beyonce type. So it's nothing that I'm lacking of. So when I see Jay-Z, I don't have to bow down. I feel like I experienced his life or experience it now because I have control over it. And saying that, what was I saying?
We was talking about. I said, how long do it take?
Listen.
We was talking about the script writing. How long it usually takes? It was.
Don't hold him now because it was getting good.
He
for
gonna
real.
tell y'all what's going on. Hold on, I want to get some people on here. Let me say what's up to Star, Eric E. Dub,
Star, what's
and
up,
Miss
E?
Kelly Bozeman. Oh, she said when her mom was 13 when Russ snatched her up. So I guess Kamar was 13. So the apple don't far from the tree. That's why she messing with a man that's 83.
Oh, shoot, no.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. She said her mama?
Yeah, her mom.
Yeah, it was 13.
How old is your mama now?
No, this was
No.
Russ.
Talking about
Russ.
Kimora.
Yeah, Kamara.
No, she was 15.
Oh, okay.
15,
15.
okay.
Well,
That's
that's
still
still bad. Yeah, that's still bad.
That ain't nothing no better. At all. She
Not
ain't
okay.
counted for 16
It's not
candles yet.
okay.
Right, like that's crazy, man.
Jeez.
Now, what would you say? What category would you say that your films fall under? What do you lead to write about?
Ain't no damn Tubi movie. Let me see.
Ain't nothing wrong with Tubi. I like me some Tubi, man.
That was a joke, but not.
But
I would say drama. I'm a drama head. I'm not really. If I had the right budget, I will do action. And I do have a comedy that I'm working on. I mean, that's done that I made. Everything I do from this point on. Oh yes. Everything I do now has to be on the level of Hollywood. So that's gonna take me longer to do.
Yeah.
So the stuff that even the one here in Dayton when I'm shooting, just watch when it look like when I get done because I bring heavy in equipment in and my output is the same way, but I don't to me, it has to be right.
Right.
I mean, it just have to be right. I'm just don't. I could have had 10 movies out already because I know how to do them, like the Detroit brothers do. But I'm not about quantity. I'm about quality.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's important to me that if I have a scene that the sound is synced up, or I can hear it properly, or the gun goes off and she ain't moving, all silly stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
That is very important, and that's a
It-
lot of learning too.
And
Like,
it does make a difference because I don't really I can't watch all of them low budget.
yeah, not all
As
of
soon
them.
as you
I
see it
can't-
all of
happen, you like,
You
no.
know, change that.
Yeah,
Like,
some of
I'm
them.
not
Now,
about to
some
watch
of them is just they just starting, guys.
Well, I
No,
understand.
man,
I understand.
get it.
But I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Some have been
preference.
around for what? I'm just gonna call my man out. There's a movie. I don't watch that. I'm just like you, the Tubi thing. But I have a lot of friends I have to support them because I'm always
Yeah.
asking you to watch mine.
Absolutely.
So something came on the screen that says Detroit, but it spelled it D-I-E. Detroit. I said, damn, they spelled it Detroit wrong.
Wait a minute.
So I go into the section, and it's like, oh no, they wanted to say Detroit. They wanted to.
Yeah,
that's the way they
Right,
were trying
right,
to
right.
pronounce- Okay.
So
okay.
I said, man, do you really want to see this? I said, well, it says Detroit. All right, let's watch it. So I turned it on, and I saw a guy named that I knew, the director, but I've been knowing him for a long time. So, and he's a filmmaker. I don't know if he worked for me at one point or acted in my film. I don't even know how I know him, but I knew his name and I know his face. Make a long story short, I turned the movie on and I'm like, this, what is the hell is he doing? The only reason I kept it playing is because Shauna is a friend of mine. I said, I'm gonna force myself. Then I almost hit to fast forward to find out where we going with this.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the alter ego talking through the brain as the guy is walking around shooting people and talk. And I'm like, and then finally it gets to a scene with some beautiful girls in a car, and I am single. And
He putting that
Don't
out
leave
there. He
that
done
out.
put that out
Yeah,
there.
he done said that a few
46
times. Y'all heard
I
what he
never
said.
said
He said he
All
was
the
for
single
loyalty.
ladies, loyalty, appreciation,
appreciation.
Turn
You
your
can
filter
hold
off.
Okay.
Right. Turn the
You
filter
hold
off.
the love.
Y'all heard
You
what
know
he said.
And he's single.
Hold the love.
And he gonna be at the Neon on Wednesday.
April the 10th.
April 10th.
Don't
And
play
y'all
with
better
him.
be
Yeah,
black
y'all better be
skin.
there.
Y'all hear all these people he know?
He said,
Right.
show up without your filter.
Right. Show, please take your filter
Put
off.
on your best natural. Put on your best natural.
Period. That's how
You heard it here first. Put on your best natural. We should do you a dating show.
Right.
Does you love to be with a lady?
somebody.
You are a handsome
You
guy.
are
We
good,
could
you are.
definitely hook you up with some ladies, some nice, sophisticated ladies.
Yeah.
Go dating game.
Oh, they have to have their own bag, though. I'm sorry.
Say that.
Well, I mean,
of course.
duh.
We will not do you like
Wait a
that.
minute.
No.
We
Now, how
ain't-
big
we
is
ain't
it? Got to be
going
a
to
duffel bag? You got to be a trash
Yeah.
bag? What kind of
No,
bag?
it can be minimum.
Can it be like
Okay.
a little
No, it
Chanel
can be
purse?
minimum.
a little Chanel purse.
What if it's a handbag? What if it's one of these little clutches? You're like, no, get that little bag.
with a purse. Like, she got a little coin purse. Like, pop that motherfucker.
He was like, now the bag got to be a little bigger than that, baby.
Let me say from my past
A carry-on
experience.
bag?
Yes.
Okay. A carry-on.
But my experience shows that when a woman comes to the table and she wants just to be kept, that's an old word, and taken care of, and has nothing else other than her beauty to offer. I tried that a few times, and come to find out, she wasn't appreciative, and she wasn't loyal. And I even said, you ain't got to love me, just be appreciative, loyal.
Appreciative it.
But I was, flying all over the place like I always do, and I said, you have to earn that. You can't just go with me. Make a long story short, she was not faithful, loyal, or appreciative.
That's messed
You know,
She sounds stupid.
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
But see, people don't know that until it's over.
Yeah.
Right. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I was looking at
She
that.
probably still in your inbox. Tell
Yeah,
me
she-
I
Right.
Please,
I
I-
mean,
If
My
you
bad.
guys only knew.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Is that you I see on TV?
Right. Definitely.
You
in
look
your
good.
inbox.
You look real good.
You been working
I just
out,
wanted to
huh?
let you know you look real good.
You
on
ain't
the
got no
Oscars
filter
last
on.
night.
Right. You ain't even got no filter
I
on.
don't have no filter on.
Right. All right. I ain't got no
I have really gotten myself together. I just want you to know I've been working on me.
I'm going to church
I've
now
been
every
counseling. God
Sunday.
is good.
Right.
And then before you know it, the mask falls off.
Right. Hit the floor
Come
again.
back.
Right.
You ain't changed.
Don't you
Right.
Don't you go back.
That's
You
what I
better
said
not.
to her,
Better
you ain't
not.
changed.
You better not.
I don't know if you guys saw. I went to the NAACP Awards.
Yes, sir.
These awards was phenomenal. This year was
Yes.
beautiful. Oh, this year was off the chain.
Nice.
They didn't hold back any expense this year.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, we had some skimpy year, but this year they had it at the JW. But I'm thinking about what's the major hotel? But I can't think about it right now. It's not that important. But it was a phenomenal event.
Yeah, it was really nice.
The award show. Then we had the after party. What I was trying to speak on, and this so-called chick that we talking about calls me up, Mark. I saw you on the end up because I always get seen too. That's important for me. Name recognition and facial recognition. And the young lady called me and said, I heard you in town. Yeah, I'm in town. You must be at the after party. I said, yeah, why? Where's it at? I said, at JW Marriott. I said, but listen, I got to go. I'm dancing. Click, hang up the phone, and I'm jamming.
He jamming.
Having the ball. Bring, the phone ring again. I'm getting a drink. Hey, Mark, I'm downstairs. They won't let me up.
I'm so sorry.
We didn't ask you to come up.
Who's
Right. We didn't know
Who is this?
You know who this is. You didn't say you was coming. You asked me where I was at.
Right. Like, what are you doing?
Riding on my coattail.
Trying to be where you at.
You tried it, sis. Leave it alone.
Trying to
Come
be
on
in the
now.
mix. And probably wasn't even there for you the whole time. Was just trying to be in the
No,
mix.
she ain't got to be there for me no more. No, this get out my way.
Right.
I say, watch out.
He said, you see all this candy in here?
This one.
But just jump back. I'm gonna give her a little teaser of since she wants to talk about Sean. I shouldn't have said it like that.
Right.
No homo.
Anyway, another time. So I became. Oh, by the way, I became a regular at the Playboy Mansion. So.
Okay, of course.
Oh, you got your VIP card? You said, yeah, put me on the list. What I got to do?
Listen, guys. Diddy's mansion is walking distance from that mansion.
Of course.
And Michael Jackson mansion, where he died at, is down the street from that mansion.
Of
They
course.
all are connected.
Connected.
It's called Holmby Hills, which is a suburb of Beverly Hills.
I'll say it one more time.
Holmby Hills.
Holmby.
HOLBY.
Wow.
Okay.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Connected.
Just
All of
sneaking
them.
through the back door.
All
But
three.
anyway, so I'm here at this party. I'm at the Playboy Mansion. Puffy's there, and he has his entourage. And somehow I got in the midst of his entourage, and Tiana Taylor was there, and so me and Tiana's together, and we laughing and drinking, and Justin Bieber. I mean, whatever you can dream of, you know. And Puffy, think I'm one of his homies at this point. Hey man, tell her to bring me a bottle, yada yada yada. Okay, no problem, boss. And so I get the waiters come get. So Tiana thinking I'm with them too. I'm like, no, I'm somehow I get pushed in the crowd with it, and that's happened to me quite a few times because people kind of can see a light on you or a destiny on you by walking in the room, by you opening your mouth, and just sometimes just your presence.
Right.
Yes.
Just you sitting there.
So when and guess what? I'm gonna say bless because Kanye. I used to work for Kanye. I just leave it at that. So I got to intermingle with him in his home and studio. So, but we didn't have no major conversations other than passing the hot sauce mark because he loved Papa's chicken.
Okay.
But I'm only saying
real
to say
nigga.
this is
Right.
when you have self-confidence, y'all think it's arrogance. We just believe that we have an anointing on our life.
Yes.
Yes.
We just believe that God has somehow chosen us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't say he didn't choose you, and you. I said he
Right.
chose me.
Right.
So I was at
I like
when
that.
I was at the NAACP Awards. This guy came up to me. I'm dealing with the guy from what's that? The Get Down. The Get Down on Netflix. The star of the Get Down, and he also played in. I think about it later, but you know his face. We chilling, and a guy comes up to me, want to meet me in person, and I'm saying, bro, I'm doing some business. I'm trying to bring him on one of my films. And so and I come back and I said, listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Your boy don't respect me or appreciate me. And, I don't want to waste my time having this conversation because, I'm somebody special.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you what he said. He said, we all somebody special. I said, you're right, but I know it. That went over y'all head.
Mm-mm.
No,
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
I feel like they all was like,
They probably
they probably didn't know what to say. They probably did the same shit we just did. Like,
They probably thought that you was calling them out, like, but you know it. So what you trying to say? We don't know it. We all know it.
right? What you trying to say?
I'll tell you what God loves.
So what I'm trying to say is you don't have to be better than anybody or think you're better than anybody. You just know that your switch is on.
Yeah.
And when God has that switch turned on, you receive something they don't. Not that you're better than them. My switch is on.
Right.
Because I truly feel that something great is going to happen in my life. And that greatness might not be the greatness you think is great, but it's my greatness. And because I'm satisfied with just getting a nomination to the Golden Globe. I'm satisfied just getting a nomination to the Oscars.
Great.
I'm satisfied just getting a nomination to Grammys. I don't have to win it.
Gotta win it.
Right.
I said I'm satisfied because satisfaction comes from self.
Right.
Yes.
Success comes from others.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's the truth.
And it's not always about like
the word.
the bigger picture. Sometimes it be the little things. They done said your name in front of all these people.
I'm
talking about
up.
they know your face. Like
Recognizing
it's the little.
It's
the
all
little
about being
things.
recognized,
Sometimes
too.
it ain't always all get straight to the bigger.
And sometimes it's just being in the right spaces with the
rubbing
right
elbows
people.
with the right people.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little quick story about just piggybacking back on what she said about being in the right place at the right time. I'm in Beverly Hills. Hello. And,
hello. Okay.
I'm
Beverly
on my cell
Hills.
phone, and that's when I had my deal with Warner Brothers Records. They gave me a soundtrack deal and a demo deal, and a nice advancement. So I'm in FedEx and something at the FedEx building. I'm on the phone arguing with my lawyer about the contracts or whatever. And I'm in line at FedEx in Beverly Hills here. Right location. Here come the time. And I'm talking. And I get off the phone. Man stops me and says, hey, how you doing? I say, hey. He said, I'm sorry. I didn't want to say that I was ear hustling or listen to your conversation, but I heard you in the music business or you do movie. What do you do? I said, yeah, I got to do Warner Bros. Why? He says, because my niece is a singer and we got an EPK. Come on to my. I said, listen, man. Listen, I'm a banker. I'm sorry, you're a what? Banker. Okay, where's your car? So he takes me over to his car. He gave me an EPK, which is electronic what? It's a musical term. And so I said, great. He said, okay, can you go audition her? I said, where's she at? Chicago. I'm going to fly you there and put you up.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know this man from the man in the moon. I'm on the phone in FedEx at Beverly Hills on the phone talking about da-da-da-da. I go, he flies me to Chicago. I meet his niece. I put her in the movie. She's in my film right now. And the brother blessed me with a big check.
That's what's up.
Being in the right place.
Right place
At the right time.
Yep.
And the right
Didn't he know that,
conversation.
man?
Right conversation.
Right, I was gonna say that was
Right people.
right
Over
conversation.
$100,000.
I need
And
to
I'm
go
talking 20
to
years
FedEx.
ago. What you think that is?
Right. That's a blessing.
I need
That's
to go to
what that
FedEx
is. That's
and
a
talk
blessing.
on the phone.
Right.
now.
In
What
Beverly
what
Hills.
exactly
Is
was you
that
saying?
what we
I
need
need to
to
know
do?
what he was saying on the phone.
That was amazing.
Right.
I need that to be the best shit.
I'm trying to tell you. It had to have been the best shit ever.
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
that
that
had
had to be well. So let's talk about Black Skin. Let's talk about the movie that you're premiering down here on April 10th. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. They going like crazy. Be there. He said he don't do auditions, but he said you never know what can happen.
Better show up.
April 10th, if y'all come down to the
Slide past us.
I
Neon.
do auditions, but right now you need to get tagged in.
Oh, you need to get
Tagged
tagged
in.
in.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all there April 10th. You in Cincinnati, Columbus, Dayton, anywhere.
Get your butt out.
Just get here. Get here. He gonna be here. So tell us about that. What could people expect from Black Skin?
Black Skin is a pseudo true story from a guy named Lewis Hunter, who had a cousin. The movie is about the character name is I'm naming him Philip Casey because legally that's what I have to do. So he gets pulled over with his girlfriend and his stepdaughter, and he tells the police officer, "I have a concealed weapon permit," which is a CCW. I don't know what y'all call it in Ohio.
Mhm.
Some call them CDLs. I mean,
CCW.
It's CCW.
CCW.
No, there's another. Michigan got another name for it.
Mhm.
CPL
Mm.
in Michigan. What did I leave off at?
He's telling the
Dude was
police he
saying-
has a concealed weapon.
Right, right.
And he didn't make it out alive. Okay,
Mm.
just by conversation. So it's a homage to actually it's a homage to the actual event.
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
You know, it deals with that. You know, I have a white family in there with the hillbilly music I was telling you about and the Confederate flag.
How was shooting that?
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I was in Minnesota with all the. Let me calm down. It was I was
It
in
ain't
Minnesota.
calm over there.
Right. I was about to say that's not how was it?
You was
Like,
over
I was there during the height of the Rodney King. Rodney King. Damn, I look back.
yeah, you went way back.
George Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, Floyd.
I was around for it. Anyway, the
Yeah.
George Floyd uprising or riot. I was in Minneapolis during that time, so I actually filmed during that time.
Mm.
And a quick story: I actually got hemmed up by the local gang members. I won't name them because some of them probably here. And you know, my whole crew was already gone, and somehow I'm in the middle of where George Floyd died with all the gang members, which is now hired to protect this area. And I got a pink polo on, a pink polo shirt, and some pink Nikes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't make accusations. Okay, but my point is that's what I had on,
Right.
and I enjoyed it because I grew up in a town where it was, pink had a little class for a male. I said, "Oh my God!" So people started coming from all the woodwork. I'm down in this where George died, trying to get the hell to my crew, and here come these guys. Thank God I'm a trained former police officer. I pulled out I had a 9, I had a Nina, a 9mm, and I let them see it, and they went on. They literally, just like roaches come out, they went right back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I knew at this point I'm going to have to shoot my way out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm trained to do
Wow.
it.
And that's a good thing that you have to have it on you. It's sad to say, but you gotta have it on you. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
good thing you didn't
Protection.
even have to use it. I'm glad
Right.
they
Yeah,
were
it's a
smart
good-
enough
Right, to go on about
not
their
to run on
business.
up.
Right, because they could have been like, hold on, this all of us. This only one of you.
Headshots. He over here talking about he was a police.
Right.
Watch this though. But that's the anointing.
Yeah,
of life.
that's
Yes,
what I say. That was
for
God.
real.
Doors
It
get
was
open and doors that get closed.
Yeah.
Things
Real
to fall.
fast.
Right.
So yeah, when I said what I said, I didn't say nothing. I just pulled it out,
Yeah.
put it right here, and they went in just like that,
Mhm.
just like they came out. They went back out
Wow.
and let me
That's
pass
God.
with my
That is
pink
God.
polo.
With your pink,
Pink
polo
polo
on
on.
and your pink Nike.
Right. So would you like to give, we always like to end our show with words of motivation. Is there any type of motivation you would like to give to somebody in life or to somebody who's trying to step out into the directing or acting field?
Well, because of social media, we gotten ourselves so involved in getting likes and getting views, and sometimes we get depressed if we don't get likes and get views, and we put something up that we thought was going to be phenomenal. I want you to start to think about that instead of the outer shell of success. Think about the inner self for success. And what I mean by that, I'm a believer. I'm a spiritual guy. I'm not a religious guy, so I believe God is in me, and I work for God, and He runs everything. Now what?
Amen.
Amen.
So once you understand the power and the presence of God is in you, and you can evoke Him or her to come out, your life is transformed. It's by the renewing of your mind. Your life is transformed. To be transformed is by the renewing of your mind. You must change your mindset. I don't care if you was raped. I'm sorry, I'm keeping it 100. I don't care if somebody stole your car or your wife had sex with your daddy. You must release any of those negative past endeavors and cancel them out, because it was a pastor that said, "Let the dead bury the dead," and that's what that means. That's dead. Move on. If it's not something that's going to encourage you for the future, so you must let go of those entities around you, and you want to pursue being an actress or a carpenter, or engineer, or a school teacher. Stop talking about it. Do it.
Mhm.
You got to get up and do it. But on the same note, when you're feeling depressed and things don't feel like it's working out for you, sit still. God is with you. I'm going to say it again. Sit still. God is with you. And I mean exactly what I just said. Just sit still. You're not going to be able to make it happen. It's not going to happen tomorrow. You can't push it through.
Right.
Mhm.
Sit still.
Wait on.
Yes.
Watch some TV, eat you some junk, whatever your thing is, and just chill.
Mhm.
The problem is the depression and the stress comes from trying to get it now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Once I understood the power of sit still, God is with me, I don't worry about it. You know what? You're an hour late, man. That's a $25,000 deal you had on the table. I'm good. The time I'm supposed to be there is the time I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
Everything becomes released off you, so you're not stressed out and running around. Once you stay
Sit
still,
still.
God is with you.
I love that.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I meditate. I meditate morning and night. So
Mhm.
focus on my breathing.
Mhm.
You gotta sit still.
Keep
I
the
love it.
faith.
This is great.
Love
We
it.
have
That
Mr.
was
Marc
awesome.
Cayce down here
Great.
in the basement. We're gonna say it 17 more times. Make sure April 10th that y'all are down at the Neon
Get your tickets
seeing
now.
Black Skin. Now, what time do they need to be there?
It starts at 7:30, but you can get there at 7. I'll be there at 7.
He will be there at 7. Will you be signing autographs? Will you be taking pictures? Will you be doing
All
any of that?
above.
Yeah.
He'll be doing
All
all
of
the
the
above. So make sure y'all are there. April 10th. Go see Black Skin. Support. If you got music, make sure y'all hit up his platform. Send your music, send your reels, because you never know, it could be in a
Show
film.
up.
So make sure y'all go back and watch this so y'all can get the information. And this has been Hood Talk.
Go to my Instagram. We need to put that up on your website.
I'm gonna
Go
put
to
the
that
Instagram in the
Instagram.
comments
Yeah,
Yep.
Marc Cayce Films with an S.
with an S.
With an S.
And we
Holla
out.
back.
Hold on.